Yo everyone, welcome to Anything and Everything with Shane. So today I'm going to be talking about the things that I feel you shouldn't be including in your CV. Yeah, number one is your exact physical address. Now, you do need to include your address, of course. I mean, companies want to know if you're going to be able to commute to work. They want to know if you're like close enough to attend the interview, and that is okay. But then I don't see any reason why a company would want to know your exact physical address, as in house unit number, the exact plot number. Things like that are really, really, unnecessary. Like if I'm mentioning my address, I could go with something like this. I could just mention the suburb and the suburb, the city, and the country. Yeah, especially for like international applications and all of that. But then there's no need to actually mention like the house unit number that I stay on or the floor that I stay, of which that happens a lot. Now the thing is, a lot of people might think there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, of which there isn't. But then you need to realize that the person sitting on the other end isn't always going to be like super professional. Yeah, as much as they should be, that's not always the case. There's so many creeps out there. There's so many crazy people out there. Not everyone who's receiving your CV is like a genuine, legit, and professional person. They could get those details and use them for Lord knows what they're gonna, you know. So just avoid that. Don't throw in like sensitive information like that. And next on that, it will have to be your passport number, your driver's license number, things like that. I mean, you could mention that you have a passport and you have a driver's license. I believe that's sufficient. That's more than enough. You don't have to mention like your passport number, because for what? Like there's so many fake job postings out there, so many job postings from like scammers and stuff, and you really don't know what they could do with your details. Yeah, so avoid throwing in like your passport number, your driver's license number. There's no need for that. I mean, if I'm mentioning that I have a passport, a valid passport, and a valid driver's license, then that's enough. That's all they need to know. Yeah. And next on that will have to be your age. Now I know a lot of people are gonna fight me on that, but when it comes to age, it just depends, right? So there's some roles that are very age specific. Like they want to know how old you are, because to be able to know if you're gonna fit in with like the company culture, the company, the vibe and everything. And so if mentioning your age is gonna work in your favor, then throw it in there. Yeah. But I've also seen a lot of people get disqualified like immediately just based on their age, and not even based, because you see, some people will just look at it and be like, okay, no, too old or too young, or of which it's not really like, it yeah, sometimes it won't work in your favor. Sometimes your age will be really like a disqualifying factor, but sometimes they need to see you at least. They need to speak to you, they need to interview you to know that, okay, you know what, their age is not it's not a disadvantage here. Because I mean, there are a lot of people that base like certain roles on age and stuff. They're going to be like, okay, how are you going to take this person as a senior financial analyst? They're only like 23. How can they handle that role? Or how can, until they actually interview and they realize that you're very capable. Someone will want to like take you on for a role of like a senior, I don't know, a managerial role, and yet they feel that before, because you mentioned that you're 24, maybe you're not going to be able to like handle the responsibility and actually lead the team. So let them, at least certain things are better left out of your CV completely. You will get to share on that when they actually get to meet you or get to interview you and stuff. So yeah, there's also like several other things that could not work in your favor, but sometimes could if you mention them. So you also have to like it's like you first have to assess the role, look at what they're looking for, and then think about whether you can mention your gender, your marital status, your nationality, because those are all like key factors that are not, it's not mandatory to include those on your CV, and so you can do without including them. But then sometimes they work in your favor if you do include them. So I mean, you just kind of measure and like, you know, assess the situation and then decide whether to throw those in or not. But I personally don't see why you have to mention, you know, some of those things. So yeah, that's all I had for today. That's all I wanted to talk about. Thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe and share the video with your friends, with your colleagues, and with whoever might benefit from any of these videos. Special shout out